Uh-oh. You guys able to see me? Yes. Okay, perfect. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we are going to share my screen with you. There's a little bit of a delay there, but that's okay. For all of you that are just joining, we're going to talk about trading stocks for beginners, how you can make $200 as a beginner by using these simple strategies, knowing when to buy when levels are oversold. So guys, if you haven't already, check out our Discord. This is where we give our trading ideas. We have a main trading floor where we shout out what we're going to be doing for the day and for the week. You could also share your profits here with no, you know, without anybody, giving you a hard time, basically. We also have a giveaway that we're doing right now, $100 Amazon gift card or a free $250 valued mystery box giveaway. All you have to do is comment in the video and we will tally those comments up. Every comment is an entry into the monthly raffle, and we'll be doing a drawing on April 1st. We also have charts and patterns that can help you identify signs of reversals, overbought levels, and oversold levels. So if you find value in that, definitely check it out. Link is in the description below. Now, why am I telling you this? Because I'm showing you that I trade with over $30,000 in an account, but I use about 2 to 3,000 as a high risk. That means I trade with about $2,000 or $3,000. Now I do have a margin account. My golden ratio is about a 5 to 1. I use WeBull, MooMoo, and Robinhood. All three links are below if you want to sign up and get free shares and etc. etc. I'm sure you've already heard that from a million investors from investing channels. But basically, I use WeBull the most. But I do use the other platforms when I wasn't able to do unlimited day trades. When I only had 3 day trades, I had to use 3 platforms, and that gave me 9 day trades instead of just 3. Now, I love doing oversolds and reversals. Direction needs to be in my favor, as well as a margin of profit. I'm not going to make a trade unless I make at least 3% for the day, showing trending above and 180 EMA, and it's always pointing up, showing an upward trend, not a downward trend. Now, when I do my trades, I make sure that we have a plan when to buy, when to sell, when to stop loss out, and when to take a profit. I did have a community member asking some questions last night, exactly that, and I did my best to explain everything. He's struggling right now with only making 10 or 12% a year and would like to make about 10% a month. Well, he's in luck because at this channel, we make 10% a week, 40% a month, and you can double your account within a 2.5-month period. Okay, so we are going to show you guys that right now today. If you want to check out the Discord, go ahead and sign up with that link below. It's free. Everything's free information. We also have an Investing for Beginners community. If you guys want to get involved and just learn how to invest and be the beginning stages of investing, there's over 70,000 members right now in this community who are like-minded individuals just like yourself. Some are experienced, some are beginners, and you can basically get in here and you can pick and choose what you want to look at, what you want to talk about. You can ask questions and all that great stuff right here in the channel. As you can see, I just posted we reached 4,000 subscribers, which is just a huge milestone on this channel. So if you're not a subscriber, definitely smash that subscribe button. And we have over 500 videos now that we've added to our video library, educational videos all on investing. And now we are getting another 500 videos ready for you on specifically day trading and swing trading. So before you know it, we will have 1,000 video library for you to use at your will. All right, guys. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into some of the charts for today. If you're new here, I will be going live every single day for free to you for right now. I may change that later on to where members only the majority of the week, and I'll be giving you those free live trading sessions on Monday morning. But for right now, it's all 100% free. So thanks for joining, and let's get started. Hope you got your coffee. Today I got a Sock It To Me puppet cup. All right, got a couple different cups, a couple different strategies. It is early in the morning, so thank you for showing up today. I know that can be a struggle sometimes. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time, and it's only 7 o'clock local time for me. So yes, it is very early for me and for most people on the West Coast and Midwest. So, yeah, so we're going to be talking about reversals today. And reversals are going to be a factor when to buy a company. So let's go over the cues real quick, okay? The cues are showing upward momentum yesterday. Now, we were able to play this yesterday and make a few dollars on the live stream. Nothing crazy. It was a 2.5% profit. Today, we are up 3.5%, as you can see, early morning here. And that's just fantastic, guys. So why and how are we doing this? Well, as you can see, these oversold conditions right here, not only on the RSI and the MACD, but it just shows it in general on the charts using the 1 minute chart. Okay, now it's showing signs of an upward trend because the EMA line is going above the SMA line, which shows a nice upward trend level. Well, now it's starting to go down. Now, what's the bigger picture here? Well, before we get to the bigger picture, guys, and I'm free to answer any questions that you may have. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. If there's a stock you want me to shout out or check out on this channel, on this live, then I can do that for you. But as you can see, it's finding a really nice support level here on the SMA line, and it bounced off of it early this morning. Now, it doesn't mean it has to stay that way, because if we look at the 4-hour chart, the 4-hour chart tells a nice, pretty picture too. Okay, back in October 26th, its sign of reversal started happening. Okay, we're not going to buy here because it's a little choppy, but now it's showing signs of reversal, and that's exactly what we want to see, signs of an oversold company. Now, back in October, this was extremely oversold to the point where it passed the EMA line and the SMA line. And ever since, it has been showing an upward trend, an upward momentum in the last few months. Now, we are getting to a critical key area here, just like we've seen back in January, where it's touching the SMA line and bouncing back up, which can potentially get you a nice little profit of about 5% in 5 days. Now, we do aim for 10% a week on this channel, so you would miss that goal by just slightly on this. Okay, so it's not over though. Let's see what's going on here. Now, it did make this bounce off the SMA just like we predicted before. It's passing this critical support level here, which is important as well. Let's go ahead and get rid of that support level. This would have been a crucial buy zone area. Okay, but this was a few weeks ago, so this buy zone area no longer really applies to us anymore. Now, there are some key resistance levels moving forward. There's some right here, and there's some right there. But what we're going to do is mark it for the day. Is it trailing today? So let's go ahead and put our horizontals. That's going to be our support for the day, and this is going to be our resistance. Okay, now support and resistance is a lot like supply and demand. So obviously, just be aware that if you trade something else besides stocks. All right, and as you can see, we are up 3% on the day. It's not a lot, guys. Total cost is only about $120. But 3% is 3%. 3% on 1,000 is $30. 3% on 10,000 is $300. So the more money you have invested, the more money you can get back with that 3%. Now, 3% is really good for the day. I aim for a roughly 2% per day, so I'm already beating that goal on this small, I guess it's not even really a small account challenge. This is just showcasing to you the possibilities that you can do with a small account. Okay, I do have $30,000 that I'm able to trade with, and I'll trade with anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 per trade. So, imagine this right now. This would be about $100. And honestly, I'll probably start getting into that more, showcasing that more to you as I get more comfortable talking and educating you guys and not being so distracted when I trade. So QQQ is up it's at $438, but what we can do is play off with the TQQs. Now, there is a report coming out today on Wednesday, the FOMC report. So let me go ahead and see if I could pull that up for you guys. FOMC meeting today. I believe it's at 2 o'clock. Let's see here. Is it this Barron's? Federal Reserve. I think it's this one. Okay, so while that's doing that, guys, let's get back here. All right, so as you can see, we have 2 shares at 57.98. We did hold this position overnight. If you watched the live stream yesterday, you would have seen us be able to buy this company at a very low, very nice buying position. Let me go ahead and back out just a little bit here for you guys. Okay, so whoop. I hate when it does that. Let's go to the 10-minute again. I want to get right here. Okay, we'll just do the 5-minute. As you can see here, POS or position 2 at 57.98. Now I did see signs of an uptrend. We did buy here and then it started going down. Okay, I didn't buy any more as it was going down because that would have been an indication that it could go down even more. But what I did do was once I seen signs of a reversal, I bought 1 share here and then it went down and I seen it going up again, so I bought another share. Now at some point yesterday I could have sold for 3%, right? But this company is showing a strong sign of an upward trend because it's bouncing off of that SMA line on the 4-hour chart. Now as you can see here, this is the 4-hour chart. What's the potential? See these right here? When it becomes oversold, it bounces back up. And then it goes to overbought levels, okay, or the resistance, and then goes back down. So each time it hits this oversold area, as you can see on the RSI and the MACD, it'll bounce back up. So with that said, we are looking at potentially a 10% profit on our investment in a matter of a few days, possibly a week. Now, that doesn't mean you have to hold the position that long. As you can see what I'm doing here, I made 3%. And maybe we lock that in today. Maybe it goes up another 3%, and then it goes up another 3%. So you could have 9% profit in 3 separate trades. Or if you feel comfortable, confident, and good about the trade, then you can just stay in the trade simply, add more money, and you can ride that wave up. Now, if it does dip back down, let's talk about that. Okay, there is a 2 or 3% potential for loss if it hits that SMA line. And if it goes back to previous support levels of the 53.63, 53.90, that is a 10% loss. Okay, so right now, as you can see on the RSI and the MACD, it's somewhat in a fair value area, okay, on the 4-hour. But looking at the 1 minute, it's also at the fair value. Okay, so this company may not do much this morning. We're going to find out. Market opens in about 15 minutes, and today is going to be another 45-minute session. I got to take the kiddos to school at 7:45. And then for everyone who is following along, I will not be going live in the morning tomorrow because I will be traveling to get to my location here. We'll be staying in a hotel for 3 nights, 2 nights, 3 nights. So I won't be able to go live Thursday, but I will be going live Friday morning, and then of course Monday through Friday after that for some time. Okay, so that's what's going to be going on with TQQ today. That's how we're going to trade some reversals here. Let's look at the Fed meeting. Now it does say, let's see, where are we at? Is this the right one? March. March. Maybe the PDF file will help us. No, it did not. News and events. Calendar. I swear I just went to the calendar. Oh, here we go. I'm going to save this. Okay, so this is important, guys, for Wednesday, the 20th at 1 p.m. No, at 2 p.m., the FOMC meeting, 2-day meeting, March 19th and March 20th. They have a press conference, and at 4:15, they have a selected interest rate. So this is going to determine whether our interest rates go up, down or stay the same. Now, if interest rates go up, that can definitely affect the market. And if it goes down, then again, it could affect the market in a either negative or a good way. So we're just gonna have to wait and see as time goes on exactly what happens there. So also, I haven't even spread around any of my links, so I'm gonna do that real quick here as we watch these 1-minute tickers to determine what's gonna happen when the market opens. So give me just a second here. I may be quiet for a minute, but I am not going anywhere by any means. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'm just going to be simply spreading this link around because I didn't do it earlier. And if you're not subscribed, then you should. And you will get notifications anytime that I go live. Okay, and if you guys have a stock pick to call out, I can definitely call that up. I will look at that for you. Let's go ahead and look at gold. How's gold reacting today to the markets? Phew, look at this huge spike up and then back down. Lucid, look at this, stale. Lucid is just stale. Lucid is not doing much at all. Neo, same thing. Neo had a huge sell-off yesterday. Whoa. So there is a potential for a bounce, but doesn't necessarily have to mean there's going to be a bounce on Neo. Definitely in the oversold area. So again, possible reversal here to get to some previous highs on Neo. If you were to get it right now, 20% potential with about an 8% loss. So that's like a 1 to 3. If we could wait for it to confirm, then that'd be about a 30% profit there. I believe I did have a picture of oversold levels. Let me try to find that real quick. Talking about oversold reversals and stuff like that. I believe that is in the Discord in the main trading, was it? Signs of reversal. If not, I have a picture of it somewhere. Come on. Right here. Okay. So this will help you when considering overbought and oversold conditions, as far as rejection, consolidation, and confirmation. This will help you with all of that. So how do we look at this? Okay. Well, when a company is getting rejected or going down like Neo is, okay, exactly like Neo is, see this? This is getting rejected right now. It's going down. Then we are not going to want to invest in it. We want to put 0 to 10% of our money in because it is a high risk. It has the potential of still going down, okay? And we don't want to invest in a company that's going down. We don't want you to lose out on your money just for the simple fact that it might be a good buy potential, but really it's not, okay? We want to look for those reversals. We want to buy the company at its floor, at its bottom level here, see? Because if it goes down up here, you're going to lose 50 to 20% of your investment easily if you're going to be holding down there, okay? That's not what we want. Now, the consolidation period is where it starts to flatline, and we can showcase that here on, let's see, let's try to do... What's one that's kind of consolidating? Is it hood? Right here. Perfect example. Perfect example here. This is almost exactly like the arch on our Discord. Link below if you want to get all this extra free information. You definitely can. But simply consolidation. So this is medium risk because honestly, something that's consolidating could go up. I mean, could still go down, okay? Anything that's consolidating can still potentially go down, and that's not what we want. So I'd put 10 to 20% in, maybe start loading up a little bit and getting, you know, your feet wet, kind of seeing what's going on right here at this level. This is a consolidation period. And as you can see, it's not really going down anymore, but it's not really going up either. It's kind of flatlining. So right here, I'd probably start adding a few positions, you know, say 10%, 20%. And then once it starts showing signs of reversal, this is it right here, confirmation, as it passes the EMA and as it passes the SMA, that is a sign of confirmation. Then you can start loading up. As you can see here, rejection is red, don't do it. Consolidation, it might be okay to add a little. And then from confirmation, that's when you go from your 20% position to 100% position, and it's a lower risk because it's showing an upward trend. Now, there are fake outs. Now, there could be a fake out confirmation or a fake out reversal. And that's exactly why we're doing this video, because I don't want you guys to get trapped thinking that this is a fake out. Okay, it's going down and you see that it crosses the EMA here, doesn't cross the SMA, and then it goes back down. You lose your investment, you're back where you started. Okay, same thing with this. Oh, it's going up, it passed the EMA, but there's no confirmation, so it goes back down, and that's just showing signs of consolidation. Okay, consolidation. We don't want consolidation, we want confirmation. So when would be a good opportunity to buy on here? Well, like I said, you could start loading up already down here at the consolidation. Maybe you have, say, 10 shares at 10. Okay, that's nothing. That's like $100. And then maybe it passes the EMA, you put another $100. And then it passes the SMA, you put another $100. So now you're at 30% of, say, 1,000. Once you start seeing signs of reversal, maybe you load up right here on this day and you go from there. Now you have 100% position within a matter of 2 or 3 days, if that's how long it takes. Sometimes it could take a matter of a few minutes, a few days, a few weeks. Really, whatever you want to be comfortable with. And now look at it. Because you used our confirmation setup, you use signs of confirmation. Oh, let me fix this. We'll make it yellow so you guys can see it. Okay, and because you are able to see those signs of confirmation, you are now able to profit right here. Okay, you load it up right after the SMA line, you load it up 100%. You could have 66% profit on 100% of your trade. So $1,000, that'd be $640, guys. $640 profit on your $1,000 investment in about a month. Okay, in about a month. And what is our goal for the month? 40% for the month. That's at 60%. So now as a beginner, you're already beating my more experienced goal by simply understanding when it's rejection, consolidation, and confirmation makes sense when looking at buying an oversold company. Oversold companies are like my bread and butter. But Johnny, if they're oversold, doesn't that mean they're crashing and going down? Doesn't that mean people don't want that company? Well, look at what NIO's doing right now. Yes, you're exactly right. Because there was highs of almost $10 here, okay? And now it's crashed 50%. 50% of its valuation of this company is gone. Just like that. Poof, right? So what does that mean? Well, that means we have an area of opportunity to buy if there is confirmation. Okay, I don't want to buy up here and it keeps going down and down and down. No way. I want to buy mainly here, but I will consider small position size in the consolidation period. Okay, that's important. I can't stress that out enough. Same with this NIO. You could buy right now, right here, thinking it'll hit the EMA, SMA and make 10%, and all it's going to do is crash back down and lose another 10%. Okay? But it is showing signs of oversold. Like Johnny said, it's oversold. But this right now is in the rejection period. It's getting rejected. We're not showing signs of consolidation. And honestly, sometimes there may not be signs of consolidation. Do you see any area here that's consolidating? No, it just goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, okay? There's no consolidation to be had with this company. So it's literally going from rejection to confirmation, and it's minimizing this whole middle area. The whole middle consolidation area isn't even there for this particular stock. Now it could, if it flatlines here the next couple days, that would be considered consolidation. And then when it goes up, then that would be considered your confirmation. That's all we're waiting for right now on NEO, okay? All right, guys, market opens. I hope you found that. I hope you found value in what I'm showcasing to you. I hope this makes sense. And yeah, thank you for spending part of your day here with us. As you can see, we are up 3.5% right now. Only about $4, but hey guys, that's $4 I didn't have yesterday in this account. And it's actually more benefiting. It's benefiting me and you more by having a clear head when talking about this stuff, instead of having, you know, a couple $1,000s and being a little bit higher stressed out because now we're going up and down 20, 30, $40 at a time compared to just a few dollars at a time, allows me to really educate you guys a little better. So market is about to open. Super excited about that. Let's get it. We're just waiting for that confirmation here. For some reason, we have like less than 10 seconds, okay? And don't forget this Fed rating. If at 2 o'clock it's bad news, a lot of these companies, stocks, and positions can crash. And that will not be a good thing, guys. That will not be a good thing. And please subscribe if you haven't already. That would really help me out a lot. All right, here we go. Market is open. TQQ is looking really, really strong right now. We're going to go ahead and add up by one more here. Now that is going to change my overall position. So it went from like 3.5% to only 2 again, but I can watch, this can go up. There is potential for it to go up still 10%. 10%, guys. All right, look at it going up. Now it doesn't always have to do this, okay? But it is bouncing off this SMA. It may go up slightly, and then we can, you know, take a few of our money out if we need to. Our average share price right now, let me see if I could adjust this a little bit. We all know what we're trading. Last price, maybe I could pull that over. Average price 58.69, last price 60.18. So we are doing very well here. TQQ is going up. Now we can sell a position up here just to lock in some profits and then wait for it to dip back down, and then we can, you know, of course, buy some more. But we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to watch this go up. We're going to look at the Qs and see what they're doing. The Q follow, or the TQQQ follows along with the triple Q or QQQ investment trust. Now, why? Because it actually is 40% of technology companies. So that's right. So it has companies like Apple. I'm not sure if Tesla's in there. Microsoft, AMD. It has a lot of those companies that it has within its holdings. Microsoft. Okay, so if Microsoft goes up, Apple goes up, then TQQ ultimately goes up. And as you can see, QQQ has about 1/3 of a percent point, whereas TQQQ almost has 1%. Now this is a triple leveraged ETF. Now, what is SQQQ? For all of you who are not too sure, well, it is the inverse of TQQ, or the bear. It is the bear. They are going against the market. They want the market to lose. And right now, it is somewhat in their favor. It possibly can be in their favor. As you can see here, nice little push back. It may touch back at this SMA and then go back up. Now, I'm not worried about holding TQQQ overnight. You know, it has potential to go back slightly, but look at where my position is. Let me go back to maybe the 5-minute. It's way down here, guys. I have 3 shares way down at this level. We're gonna go ahead and clear that out, clear this out. And we're gonna put a blue line indicating where we are. 58.69, 58.69 right there. That's going to be blue. And that's going to be right where our buy level is. Now, didn't you just buy right here? Well, I did. And my average price was actually down here more, I believe. Like 58.20, 58.30. You'll have to go back a little bit on the live and see exactly how far that was. But I'm pretty sure it was around that area. So with that said, it's going to be going up. Now, if it goes back down, look, if it goes down to even the SMA line, that's about a 1.4% loss, but I'm still up 2.5%. So I'll still be up a percent point. I could even load up and add more to it when necessary, when needed. So my position is super, super low today compared to yesterday's live where I bought at a very small amount. I even bought sound and only did a 25-cent spread on sound and was still able to make 2%, 2.5% on that. So this may be showing some signs of what? Consolidation. And what happens when there's signs of consolidation? You can put a little bit of money in the game. That's okay. Or you could wait until it pulls back and you can buy more. Now, it may pull back dramatically. It may pull back to recent highs. And it has a potential of hitting and bouncing off of this support level, EMA level, SMA level. Because TQQ is going to be doing the same thing, but in reverse. It's going to be struggling to break free from the resistance level. Okay, this is the resistance, the EMA and the SMA. There's some strong resistance right here. And that'll be our resistance level. Now, it could break through. It looks like it may possibly do that. And then you could buy positions of SQQ as well. And you could play the market up that way. I don't recommend playing SQQ. It's only $10. But in the bigger picture, what's the bigger picture saying? It is a downward trend. What was the first thing we talked about in this channel was Johnny's Criteria's checklist. Has to be an ascending or horizontal pattern, okay? So either a confirmation pattern or a consolidation pattern. Needs to be a good deal, and he has to be oversold, 3% opportunity cost, actively trending up, EMA line pointing up, and my worst case scenario, knowing when I'm going to sell, knowing when to cut my losses, right? And so now that's what we're doing. We're showing some signs of consolidation possibly right here at this level. And we're just waiting for confirmation for it to go back up. Now, it could already have shown signs of confirmation by simply being above the SMA and above the EMA. Right here could have been a good indication. Here can be a good indication too. There's still plenty of upward momentum. It doesn't mean it's going to happen in one day, but there's still a 7% profit on top of the 2% we already are. So that's about 9 or 10% profit. Market value is around $200. Normally I trade with $2,000 to $3,000. So this $3 would be more like $30 to $60 to $90, guys. And of course, the more money you have, the more potential profit you're able to make, okay? It is a numbers game. 3% of 100 is only $3. But 3% of 1,000 is $30. 3% of 10,000 is $300. 3% of 100,000 is $3,000. So the more money you have, the quicker you learn how to identify these oversold setups, these oversold companies, and the ability to buy low, sell high, as they say. There's no new strategy here, nothing new in what I'm telling you guys. Okay, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. Right here, that was a 10% profit in a matter of 3 days. Okay, our weekly goal is 10%. Our monthly goal is 40%. All right, Qs are looking good. So now it's showing signs of a sell-off, which would be a good opportunity to potentially buy more. But now, what stage is it in? What stage is it in? We just talked about it. This is a stage of reversal. Oh, I don't know where it is. I need to actually put that chart in an area that makes more sense. And this is a really good, this is really good for you to know too. Let's pull this up. This is my golden rules. I talk a lot about my day trading strategy, an example of 1 to 3. So if you're buying 20 shares at 50, that's $1,000. You have a sell of 20 at 51.50 for 1,030. You have a stop for 20 at 49.50, so you're losing about $10. So you're investing 1,000, but you're only risking 10 bucks, okay? Because that's where you're going to stop yourself out. So you're risking $10 to make $30. That's not a lot, guys, but again, it may be a lot to beginners. And the fact that you're not going to get rich off of $30, but you're going to educate yourself on how to keep continuously making $30 or more every single day. The whole point is making that 3%, okay, and not losing it. So that is a 1 to 3 reward. All right. I really would like to figure out what I did with that reversal right here. Okay, now it's showing signs of rejection. Signs of rejection. What's happening right here? Possible consolidation to a confirmation. So now that it provided us with a small pullback, we have a potential to make another 1% on the day if it shows that we can, okay? If it wants to continue to consolidate. Whoa, why does it keep popping up? That's so weird. So that is a good indication for that. And we are actually going to, well, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put this in the charts and patterns later. I think that'll be a good one to have here, underneath charts and patterns. As you can see here, here's another good indication of a breakout. Now this breakout is something else, a little bit more advanced. It's a specific triple bottom breakout or a double bottom breakout. If you guys want to learn more about that, then just subscribe because we do talk about it quite a bit. Okay, but I will be putting this on the trading chart, if not, it's in general. All right, so what's it doing? It is showing signs of reversal, of rejection. Hello, man, I hope I don't butcher your name. Vignisharon. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna call you V. I hope that's okay, V. Do you take into account the Fed's interest rate decision? Yeah, yep, we just talked about it today. I even brought it up here on let's see. Yeah, I just brought it up. So yeah, it's at 2 o'clock. We will make sure that that people are aware of that. How long do you trade as a day trader in the day? Just mornings, noon, depends on setup. Good question. So I spend about an hour, right? So 30 minutes pre-market, 30 minutes during market to identify my patterns, identify my setups and what I'm going to be trading. And then after that hour, if I don't actually lock in position or it's just not quite where I want it to be, I will set alerts or I will set a limit sell. I've done that in a previous live stream. I believe that one was on Tuesday or Monday possibly. I'll set a limit order so I know, hey, it hits here, I'm done, right? I got my 3%. Or I'll even do a trailing stop order, which are fantastic. All that's going to do is just ride the wave all the way up, and then when it hits my criteria and goes down, it'll sell. But I usually set a lot of alerts. As you can see here, I have alerts for when it moves above. This one says below. So when it moves above these 3 different alerts, it'll alert my phone, and then I can say, okay, hey, I want to buy more, I want to sell, etc. Now I am going to set an alert here at the 59.30 mark. In case it does drop below, I may consider adding more or selling. But I wouldn't necessarily sell on TQQ right now, guys. Look at my position and look at where I am. I'm at 58.69. So it would have to come down drastically to yesterday's lows for me to really consider if I want to sell or not. But this company, for a reason, this is why I talk about it for new investors here, guys, okay? Because, laugh out loud, you can call me that. You can call me Vicky. Okay, thank you, Vicky. Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you for spending a part of your day. I hope you find value in this live stream. So, Vicky and everyone else watching, look at this. This is an upward trend. Would I want to sell for a loss or for almost nothing at all because of one day or 1 hour of a downward trend or possibly a reversal on a 1-minute chart? No, I wouldn't, because the overall market is going up. It's going in a good direction, moving up. Okay. Now, if this company was like Neo, we're going to showcase Neo. I'm sorry, Neo, man. We're going to give you a hard time today. But if it was Neo, I would not touch this. I don't touch this. I don't trade this. Someone called it out in the live stream yesterday. And that's something that we're not going to trade until it shows signs of upward trend, upward momentum, reversal, confirmation. You know, we may only get a little bit of this confirmation. We might be able to get 20 to 26% in a week or two, but then that's it. We get out. Okay, this one's a little bit more risky because it's showing such a history of a downward trend. We don't like downward trends. FMC, they called this out today. They called this out yesterday. Whoo, look at that. This is a great sign. This is a great indication of what? Right here. We've been talking about it all morning, guys. Rejection, consolidation, confirmation. Rejection, confirmation. Rejection, consolidation, confirmation. Okay? That right there, boys and girls, would have got you a 30% profit. Now that's $300 on $1,000, and that's when the money really starts getting nice. Where you're going from a 3% in a day to about 30% in 3 weeks, beating our 40% monthly goal as a new investor. So I hope you guys found value in this. It is 9:45, so I will actually have to end this right here, right now, super abruptly. Did not realize it. I can talk forever. As you can see here, TQQ is showing signs of rejection on the 1 minute, but still looking really good as far as the 4-minute, bouncing off this EMA line. Strong potential for it to go up 7% still. I wouldn't worry too much about this 1-minute rejection, but moving forward, remember the 2 o'clock FOMC Fed rate, interest rate is going to be happening. So you may want to consider getting out of this position before 2 o'clock. What kind of homework do you prepare for trading day every morning? How do you find setups? I trade the same stuff every day. I do these live streams every day, so it's kind of like my live stream personal trading journal. I can look back at past videos if I need to, but keeping up with the same like 10 to 12 stocks every single day, every week really helps me to narrow what I invest and what I trade in. I don't really like to trade on hype or meme stocks. Every once in a while, I may throw a few bucks in there, but yeah, that's about it. Vicky apologizes for too many questions, just a beginner trying to get some answers. Don't apologize, Vicky. That's exactly why I'm here. I'm here to help. Subscribe to the channel. I got to take the kids to school, and we will see you on Friday's live stream, because I will not be able to live stream tomorrow morning. I will be traveling. So thank you guys. I appreciate your time, and we will see you all in the next one.